Today we're gonna change some line on a Stihl trimmer, Stihl line trimmer. Basically, what you got to do is get the head off. There's two spots here and here, the opposite of where the string comes out. Press down on those. Should pop out a little bit to the other side, and that'll pop out. So this is just the cover, and you can pull out the center portion here. This line is, I just had this laying around my garage. It's 0.08 diameter, so that's probably good for residential, going through most things. But if you're going through kind of thicker weeds, or like later today, I'm going to be line trimming the bottom of a fence, so had to go with something larger. I'm going 0.105 diameter this time. So what I'm going to do is take a bunch out. We'll just call it that. Cut it. Now with some, what you would do, let's see, getting all tangled up here. With some, what you would do is, once I have both sides here, not working. I'm just trying to find the center. All right. With some line trimmers, what you do is you find the center, and there's a spot here, you hook it through, and then you can wrap it around. With the Stihl ones, it actually got to cut it in half. And then there's two little spots where you jam it in there. This being a little bit thicker, it's going to be tough to get in there. That one. And then you're going to wind it the opposite direction of how they're in there. That way it locks it in. Yeah, these are tough. These are shaped kind of like a triangle, which is supposedly, well, it makes it a little bit thicker, but also makes it so that you can cut things a little easier because it gives it an edge. What I'm doing, I'm just knocking down a little bit of the corners to get it to go in there. That one, and that one. So then once you have it pushed in, you're going to pull it the opposite way. And this is thicker, so it really doesn't want to do it. Once you get it started, it should be easy enough. I didn't cut that much, so let's take a minute. So when you wind it, you want to make sure you're keeping it on either side of the center portion there. Almost there. All right, once you get far enough, you can put it through little holders for you. Now in here, you basically put it back on. Don't worry about, I'm gonna cut some of this excess off. Put it back on, Just give it a tiny bit of a turn once it's in there so it stays. So it doesn't pop out on you. All right. Next we're gonna pull these out. We're gonna put them through the feed here. Easier said than done. All right. Now I'm gonna hold that back like that. As I place this back on, remember you're gonna line it up with these two holes, the two sides there. Just like that. You should be good. That way you can do, if you want, you can pull it out and just kind of trim it to where you want. All line trimmers have this little blade here though that will, you know, once you extend it, it'll trim it out to there. So that's it. So now time to go cut some weeds.